my piece. I actually never performed this. These are just 3 poems that I really liked that I wanted to perform today.
Thank you, Ellie. Thank you.
In case you hadn't noticed, it has somehow become uncool to sound like you know what you're talking about, or believe strongly in what you're, like, saying. Invisible question marks and parenthetical knows have been attaching themselves to the ends of our sentences, even when those sentences aren't, like, questions. You know? Oh me, oh life, of the questions of these recurring, the questions recurring. Oh me, so sad, what good amid these, oh me, oh life. Declarative sentences, so called because they used to, like, declare things to be true, okay? As opposed to other things are, like, totally, you know, not. Have been infected by a totally hip and tragically cool interrogative tone. You know, like, don't think I'm uncool just because I've noticed this. But cell phones that ring your favorite pop song are not cool, okay? George W. Bush speaking in Spanish is not cool. Calling a burrito a rap is not cool. Oh, and calling a woman a bitch is not cool. This is just like the word on the street, you know? It's like what I've heard. I have nothing personally invested in my own opinions, okay? I'm just inviting you to join me in my uncertainty. Forwarded emails that say things like, forward this message to at least 10 of your friends or bad things will happen to you is not cool. Leaving a voicemail message and giving the number really fast, hey yo man, it's Shay. I'm at the game. Hit me back at 225-179. What did he just say? That is not cool. 20-year-old D'Angelo Jones, a b-boy in Miami being shot and paralyzed for being in the wrong place at the wrong time is not only not cool, it is a painful reminder of the realities of living in the United States. Oh me, oh life, of the questions of these recurring. What good amid these, oh life? What happened to our conviction? Where are the limbs out on which we once walked? Have they been, like, chopped down with the rest of the rainforest? Or do we have, like, nothing to say? Has society become so totally, like, I mean, absolutely, you know, that we just gotten to the point where it's just like, whatever. Let me tell you what I think is cool. Quiet, vibrating cell phones are cool. Telling your children how special they are and how much you love them is cool. Walking with a woman and not in front of her is cool. Cornell West lectures are cool. Any Toni Morrison book is cool. Outcast is cool. A father walking with his son at the park is cool and beautiful. Cute dudes in ugly cars, yeah, they're cool. Believing that things can and will change is cool. The Simpsons is cool. HBO is cool. Ryan Seacrest is. Oh me, oh life, of the questions of these reoccurring. And so actually, our disarticulationness is just a clever sort of thing to disguise the fact that we've become the most aggressively inarticulate generation to come along since, you know, a long time ago. Yeah, totally. Oh me, oh life, of the questions of these recurring, of the endless trains of the faithless, of cities filled with the foolish, of myself forever reproaching myself, for who more foolish than I and who more faithless? of eyes that vainly crave the light, of the objects mean, of the struggle ever renewed, of the poor results of all, of the plotting and sordid crowds I see around me, of the empty and the useless years, of the rest with me, with the rest me intertwined. The question, oh me so sad recurring, what good amid these, oh me, oh life? So I entreat you, I implore you, I exhort you, I challenge you to speak with conviction. So as midnight arises and we prepare for a new day, please remember that living your life by Rousseau's philosophy that all men are inherently good is cool. Treating all people as you wish to be treated is cool. Giving your own life the respect that it deserves, that is the coolest of them all. That you are here, that life exists an identity, that the powerful play goes on and you will contribute a verse. To say what you believe in a manner that bespeaks the determination with which you believe it. Because contrary to the wisdom of the bumper sticker, it is not enough these days to simply question authority. No, you must speak with it too.
Of why we do what we do and feel so lucky. Next we have Nikhil Modak. He is the freshman we were talking about, having gone all the way to regionals. He will be performing in HI today. Nikhil, would you like to explain what HI stands for and what your event involves before you hit the stage?
Well, basically HI stands for humorous interpretation. And it's basically where you take a piece from somewhere and you kind of make it your own, hence the interpretation part of it. And it's just funny, I guess. Oh, right. And it's basically a one-man act, which means that you have to play multiple characters. And that's sort of another part that makes it so, I guess, humorous and amusing.
Okay.
Yes. Just a little disclaimer. Some of the content might be a little inappropriate, but
It's normal in this event.
that's what makes it so fun.
Sorry to be offensive.
Hi, this is Jack. Oh.
Hi, Fred.
Yeah, Fred, what do you want? And make it fast, alright? I've got a meeting starting, like, right now. Oh, shoot. Look, Fred, I've really got to go, right? Hey, but don't worry, we can talk during recess. Okay. Alright. Oh, and just one more thing, Fred, alright? I don't want to see you eating your boogers anymore, okay? We're tied out. Okay. Alright, fantastic, friend. I'll see you then. Kids still eat his boogers. Hey, Brad, what's up?
Well, we're just getting killed out there, Jack. I mean, they've got ghost runners in every base, and they keep changing where second is. 1 minute it's the garage door, the next minute it's the side hedge. It's like they're making it up as they go along.
They're big kids, Brad, alright? We have to be happy they're even letting us play with them. By the way, where's Steven and Baljeet? Here they come. Bang, 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 bang! Haha, I got you, Steven! Good job, Baljeet. Thanks, Steven. You know, I've banged a lot of people these past few days, trust me. But I love banging you the most. Thanks, Baljeet. Jack, I'm sorry. I missed last week's meeting. Is it true? We're not eating our boogers anymore? It's true, Steven. We're not. babies start off with the same number of raw cells, which, over 9 months, develop into a beautiful baby girl. Now the problem occurs when these cells are instructed by tiny little chromosomes to make a baby boy instead. Differences between the male and female brains continue until puberty. After puberty, not only do the sizes of the male and female brains differ, but so does the center of thought. Female thoughts often originate in the mind, while male thoughts often originate in the, well, more southern region, if you know what I mean. You must never underestimate the sex drive of a 10-year-old. And girls never do. And that's why they're the masters of controlling interest by waiting on.
So what I'm hearing you say, Jack, is that we somehow stop hating girls and start what? Liking them?
Yes, Brad. Thank you. Okay, I'm uncomfortable with this for like 2 reasons, and I'm going to tell them. Number one, there's this whole size issue. I mean, they're just physically taller than us, and it really frustrates me. And number two, they seem to be what's the word? Smarter, somehow more advanced than us. Not to mention the whole cooties issue. Baljeet, that's unsubstantiated. Unsubstantiated? Unsubstantiated? Says who? Says who? This is not the Jack I used to know. Oh, hold on there, Baljeet. Look, fellas, this is new territory for all of us. But Steven, look at it this way. You know your mommy? I'm deaf, Jack. I know my mommy. Well, your mommy is a girl, right? I don't know that.
It's true, Steven. Her boobies make her a girl.
Right on, Brad, that's right. What's your point, Jack? My point is that I have a feeling that they may have something to offer us, and that we ought to hear them out. They've sent a representative to discuss what will be involved. She's waiting outside right now. Yeah, I'm with Steven on this one. I really feel uncomfortable with this.
We can do this, guys. I believe in Jack. This is the guy who taught us how to make blood shadows, using nothing but a flashlight and a fist. We got this. This is easy. Come on, get in face.
Right. Brad, just bring her in. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Good afternoon. Welcome to the playroom. Can I interest you in some Legos or something?
No, thank you. My name's Ashley, with an E-Y. My daddy's a policeman, and I'm 10. So I do understand you're interested in liking girls, and you're ready to discuss terms?
That is why we're here. So what exactly is it you guys want? Is your complete and undivided attention? Well, you've got it. Of course I do. No. Your complete and undivided attention until the end of time. Excuse me? Ew. In accordance with the terms of the agreement, we will be occupying your every thought, motivation, and decision-making process from the moment you wake up until the moment you fall asleep. At which point we'll play a major role in 9 out of 10 of your dreams. We usually do allow one wild card dream, a sports dream, or a flying dream of some sort, if that suits you. But that is totally up to you. That is until you fall in love with one of us. Then we pretty much get 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'm not falling in love with anybody here. I mean, you know what my parents say, no love until you get the grades above.
So what's in it for us exactly? I mean, I'm just thinking out loud at this point, but it seems like you're asking a lot. So what's in it for us?
Knowledge, mostly. But we already know everything. I mean, we are 10. Right. Brad, let me ask you a question here. Do you ride the bus? Yeah, I ride the bus. Where exactly do you get off? That's a silly question. I get off in front of my house. I'm sorry. You said you get off in front of your house? Yeah, I get off in front of my house. Why is everyone laughing? You get off in front of your house? Do get off. Wait, what? I make it off the bus! I make it off the bus! I make it off the bus! Wait a minute. Am I just crazy? Or did you just get Brad to admit in front of all of us that he masturbates in public outside of his own house? You can teach us that stuff? That was just a parlor trick, of course.
Well, what else do you know, huh? What else do you know? If you think you're so smart, what else do you know?
We know where babies come from. Well, everyone knows where babies come from, right? I mean, they come from the garden with the morning dew. No? No? Jack, I'm really uncomfortable with this. This is out of control, man. Out of control.
I may get out the bus! I may get out the bus!
Right. Well, Ashley, I think we're gonna need some time to think. And wow, we really do appreciate you coming by. Right. Well, gentlemen, thank you for your time. We'll definitely be in touch. Same with Jack. If it's all the same to you, I think I'm gonna skip smashing that anthill today. Maybe start lifting some weight. And cleaning my hair. Yeah, Steven, that'd be great. Just take the rest of the day off. And I'm gonna go replace my science magazine with some Playboys. It's a good thing we stopped eating like boogers, huh, Jack? Yeah, great timing on that, Belgie. Great timing. Hello? Hey, Fred. No, forget about the swings. Tell me. What do you know about curves?
All the way to sectionals and almost made it to state. He's absolutely amazing, and he's going to have very, very promising next 3 years. He's a freshman. Yes, he's a freshman. Thankfully. Yes, we'll have him for 3 more years. So we're all very proud of him. At this time, you guys might want to stay over here. We're going to do some senior stuff. Okay. Just stay there. Just stay there. To start off with, Jonan and Bass, could you come up here, please?
Success, a perception by Shashi Sharp. Success lies in being happy after losing a game. Success lies in giving credit and taking the blame. Success lies in doing good
Without thinking of name or fame.
Success lies in the fair means, not in achieving the aim.
Success lies in team spirit.
Making efforts jointly for the same success lies in enjoying the journey, not in reaching the Hall of Fame.
This is a dedication for our seniors. You've inspired us to perform for you.
We wish you the best of luck.
Go, 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 Cougar, red, white, and blue.
Changes by Ethan Allen. A change in time, a change in place, a change of jobs, a change of pace. Change your style or change your friends.
Change your path and change the end.
Change of age, change of space. A change of morals, a change of rules, a change of sails, blowing you into the unknown.
Don't Quit by unknown author. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When care is pressing down a bit,
Rest if you must,
but don't you quit.
Success is failure turned inside out. Silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never tell how close you are. It may be near, and it seems afar. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit.
Rest if you must, but don't ever quit.
Goodbye, Farewell by Colidomia Dago. Farewell is beautiful, a glimpse into the future. Farewell is wonderful, it sets for adventure. Goodbye is sad, a dive into the past. Goodbye is hard, its memories cast. For old faces must go, yet new places to go. A chapter opened and a chapter closed. Oh farewell, oh farewell. How nice if I could tomorrow tell. Oh goodbye, oh goodbye. In you, sweet memories lie. Farewell and move forward to face a future bold. And today we say, farewell and goodbye, goodbye and farewell. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Took a lot. Don't judge us. We're not as good as them. Okay, we tried. Would you give us a 1? A 1? A 2? Thanks, Mona. Thank you. I would have given us a. Okay, so that was just something with a big group of seniors that we have this year. We want to do something really special for them, and we spend a lot of time coaching them on how to handle those little books and get up here and perform. And so we threw that together and thought you guys would enjoy that. So all joking aside, as it was funny to see us up here, we meant every word and every one of those poems. We will miss you guys greatly when you guys leave. Okay. So I'd like to call Andrea up here now, because Andrea was in charge of senior gifts, and I'm going to let her talk for a minute.
Hello everyone, and I hope you guys are having a great time at Banquet. I was in charge of the senior gifts, and we put together a little group of people that started putting them together. And we are almost finished, but we need everyone's help to sign them and write all your nice things you have to say about the seniors. So it can be something to look back on in 5 years, 10 years, wherever you are, just to remember this speech team. So we have all of them laid out over there, and we have we're going to find some pens, and you guys are going to write out some stuff, and enjoy the rest of the banquet.
Thank you. You're devastated. So underclassmen, look up at your seniors, and this is the heart of our team this year. So we are super excited for them as they move forward, but we're very sad to see them go. So our original intention was to hand them their senior gifts as they come up here, but they're not done. So once we sign them, they will get them. So we have a nice little party gift of a star, because they're all stars in our eyes. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'll announce each senior, and then I'm going to let them say a few words to the rest of the team and to their parents and coaches and whomever they would like to address. So we'll start. Mariah's standing right next to me. So,
Wait,
oh, you want to go last?
Before we start,
What?
Andrea has something.
Well,
Go ahead.
yes. I think that I can say on behalf of the whole speech team that we have the greatest coaches that you could ask for. And the seniors decided, go a little extra mile. Everything that we learned because of speech. Oh my gosh. And they wanted to read theirs to you.
Okay.
Here, Bass and Jordan.
Half on 5.
All right. Oh, okay.
Oh, so this is what you guys are going to say?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure.
You guys just introduce yourself.
All right. So, my name is Mariah.
Do you want to use the microphone? Mariah?
I can just speak really loud. Thank you. I'll use the mic. Okay. All right. So I said, as I look back, I realize that speech team has taught me one too many things, probably. Like, don't hate on that team, or else your team will become that team. And when life gives you terrible motivational quotes, throw them away and ask Mark Polly. And most importantly, if you can't wear the heels for 8 hours straight, bring your Uggs. But more than that, speech team has taught me how to be a team player. It's taught me that sometimes you have to put the success of others in front of your own in order to see a transformation in yourself and those around you. Oh, and one more thing that speech taught me is never underestimate a novice's potential.
Your stars.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I did informative. Listening to countless informative speeches on anything from skin grafting to Barbie, I could write a book on the things I've learned each Saturday. However, based on the low attendance in the informative rooms, I have decided to spare you that information and cut it down to the 6 most important aspects I have learned. 1. I've learned about 5 in the morning. It's coming into consciousness about 20 minutes after your alarm went off and wondering how you got into the shower. It's a time when concealer and lifeline become one and the same. It's sick to your stomach early. It's forgetting the sun. 5 o'clock in the morning is a very dark time. But I've also learned 6:15, which makes the dark time more than worth it. I see all of my companions snapping out of their 5 in the morning days and transforming into the amazing performers and best friends we have all become. 2. I've learned that pizza is not served until at least 11 despite protests. 3. I've learned the importance of lists. Heels, lunch, phone, money, mascara, speech, charger, pencil, sweats, coats, mittens, notebooks, snacks, headphones, highlighter, etc. The list goes on, each item of equal importance, and somehow 5 o'clock Jordan managed to forget one or more at each tournament. 4. I have learned there is no such thing as too much blush. 5. I've learned what a team is. I became best friends with people who otherwise would be faces in the hallway. Close takes on a whole new meaning with our team. There was not a meet I did not look forward to purely because of my companions that surrounded me. 6. I've learned dedication from my coaches. I've learned getting a master's, managing a team, having a social life, and coaching clubs is in fact possible. There's not a person on our team who does not recognize all you did for us and how hard it must have been. Words cannot convey how much we all appreciate and needed you.
No, you're not.
Okay, my name's Nabil Mears, I did HDA. Mine's not as powerful as that one. Speech team has taught me that not everything in school is for yourself, and sometimes winning doesn't even mean holding a medal at the end of the day. You see, our success wasn't measured by the place in which we ended up in. It was determined by the quality of our journey. This journey has been one for the books. Our wonderful coaches and hipster adult supervisors. He's also a coach. Have made this the best part of my high school experience, and I'm nothing but grateful. He's a hipster.
I'm not a hipster.
Look at the shoes.
They're brown. I'm wearing brown shoes.
He also wrote P.S. Jen Peruta, if you read this, I think I'm in love with you. You know who Jen Peruta is.
No idea.
Yeah, I know. From forensics, I've learned that confidence is one aspect that will push you far in front of others. Your confidence seeps into your performance, and ultimately, your performance sets your attitude for time to come. For those, such as myself, who have had difficulty with grasping the concept of attaining confidence, forensics has wholly and truly enabled me to set a new persona of myself in the future. Though this is aggravatingly cliche, I now know that I am always good enough to accomplish anything, even though the odds have always been against my favor. Forensics may be a team, but what sets it apart from others is the fact that it relishes the ability to speak that is required for ages to come.
shouldn't limit ourselves to other people's expectations. Be strong with your words and believe wholeheartedly in what you say and do. I've also learned that true friends are the ones who stand by you through failure and success, and I am so honored to have so many true friends on this incredible team.
So, about a year and a half ago, was it now? About a year and a half ago at sectionals, I think it was, I was dual entered in, I'm Eric, by the way. I was dual entered in HDA, humorous duet acting, and extemporaneous speaking, also known as that radio track you put on when you really want to go to sleep. So, this was at one of the state tournament series, and they weren't really going by codes, they were more going by names, so I just finished up my extemp round, I was going to HDA. I entered from the back of the room, no one really noticed because I was the back, so I uttered the infamous words, "Eric Killian is here?" And I've never been able to live that down.
What? I was going to add my take on it, but no. I was in the room when that happened, and I just want to say it's a very formal setting, and it's very silent in between competitors. And after he said that, every single Conant person in the room just put their heads down. But we knew what he meant, obviously. He explained himself well. It was just kind of funny out of context that Eric Killian is here. Sorry,
Eric. So anyways, just really quick before I go off of this stuff. When you're in that prep room, 45 minutes goes really fast. I get 45 minutes to prep my event. You're like, oh yeah, question, I've got plenty of, I'm speaking in 5 minutes? I better get working. Never trust Mariah when she goes up to you in the hallway and goes, "Hey Eric, there's this event, it's sort of like debating. You like debating, right? Yeah, join speech team, meeting's on Monday, okay."
But it worked.
It worked. I mean, speech has taught me the valuable public speaking skills that yada yada yada. But I mean, I've also learned how to properly play Anomia and Egyptian rat screw, how to make complete fools out of ourselves in front of people we've never met and probably will never meet in our lives, and above all, have fun.
I'm Carolina. Walking into the speech informational meeting as a freshman, I was definitely not expecting to have it make such a big impact on my life. Besides teaching me valuable public speaking skills, speech team gave me a place to express myself, make memories, and develop self-confidence. Getting up at 5 a.m. on cold Saturday mornings was definitely difficult sometimes, but it has made me the person I am today. Being able to practice, compete, grow, and bond with a fantastic group of smart and creative people is an experience that no other club or activity can provide, and I am extremely thankful for that.
I'm Abby. I was in poetry and DDA. Although I definitely don't miss the 6:30 a.m. departure each Saturday, not seeing the sun all day, nor eating pizza every single week for lunch. I've learned so many valuable things from speech team and wouldn't trade the experience these past 4 years for anything. Through working on my pieces each week, I've learned the power of dedication, and my confidence has grown so much. Even with all the hard work I put in, I wasn't always successful, but I learned that's okay. Things don't always go how you expect them to, and often the journey working toward a goal is just as rewarding as finally realizing it. Although my speech team days are over, I will forever use the skills I've learned from the experience of being on this team.
Hi, I'm Amanda, and I do DDA. Okay. Looking back on freshman year, I vowed to never join speech team because I thought, speaking in public terrified me. The thought of it, I couldn't even, I'd freeze up and whatever. 3 years later, joining speech was one of the best decisions of high school. I've learned that hitting the snooze button on Saturday morning is a really bad idea, that the best spies inside men are your coaches when they peek into the tab room, and that talking to lockers does not make you crazy. I've learned that peer critiquing is some of the best advice you will receive, and that if you fake it till you make it, It works because you have a great support system around you. It'll keep you afloat, and when the season drags, giving up is not an option. Most of all, I've learned about being part of something bigger. If one person breaks, then the whole team breaks. So thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this great family, and I'm going to miss it so much. Thank you, guys.
Okay, hi, my name's Anne. So, what can I say? I think speech holds a special place in all of our hearts. The world of speech is extraordinarily unique with its own rules, culture, and way of life. But the funny thing is, they all apply directly to the rest of our life. The experiences and the people shaping those memories all deserve honor and appreciation. I could get into specifics here, but that would do no justice to the actuality of speech. And also for the sake of sanity, I will stop with just one last thing. Speech is the time to come together as a team, to develop a competitive spirit, to grow as a human being, and ultimately enjoy yourself. That is something to cherish forever.
All right, well, I can't really find my name on there, so I'm just going to go off the top of my head. I'm Assad. I did a humorous duet act. Okay. So, speech has taught me many things in the last 2 years, but mostly it's taught me to overcome my fears. Before my junior year, before I joined, I had a pretty deathly fear of joining the speech team, and now I'm like a senior member on this varsity team, and I finished 5th in regionals. So, yeah. Nothing will ever beat like the experience I had in the last 2 years, and nothing will ever beat hanging out with the speech crew, especially Jonan. Thank you. It's been an awesome experience.
The Mark Pauli method, everyone.
Do it. No. It does get mentioned in here, though. All right. I'm Mark Pauli. I did informative speaking. Due to the fact I'm not one for speeches, it's a terrible inside joke. I don't know if I'll explain it, but whatever. I'll try to keep this brief. Speech team was much more than a team for me. It was an escape, something that I irrefutably knew I had an advantage on over other people and could channel any of my weekly frustrations into. It helped forge friendships, brotherhoods, the bros, they are, memories, and competition unlike I've ever seen. Speech team drove me to be great, and I hope as a result that I too drove others to do great. I will never forget any of my experiences, whether it be playing checkers in between rounds at conference or constantly battling eventual state qualifier or not. Every moment meant something to me. I put my heart into the team, and I can honestly walk away from this stage of my speech career satisfied with what I have done. I thoroughly hope this group started something special at Conant, and that it wasn't a one-year aberration. And of course, may the Mark Pauli method live on in infamy.
Mark, do you want to explain the Mark Pauli method?
Yeah, he does.
Do it.
Do it. He does.
I'm sure your mom would love to hear it.
Do it.
It's
amazing.
You have to.
Where, here?
We'll explain it.
Well, you need some. You need room.
Okay. Okay. As you can tell in my event, I'm not the funniest person, whatever. My event was informative speaking, and it was a rather dull event. Like Jordan mentioned, nobody ever came to it. Anyways, to liven it up, Jordan one day gave me the idea. We were practicing, and I could tell she was nervous because this was her first year doing the event, and it was right before her first junior varsity meet. So we were practicing in funny voices, and then one day, or right after that, I just thought of an idea, and I was like, Jordan, get off the stage, let me show you something. And what I came up with was the Mark Pauli method, or doing an informative speech, something that should be so serious, similar to what Nikhil was doing. So it's a very interesting thing, and I guess I could try to do it for you right now.
Do it. I'll try to do as much as I remember. This was a long time ago.
The hour
bustling modern city on the east coast of the United States, home to the headquarters of the Entertainment and Sports Programming Network, or ESPN, as most people know it. Bristol's May 2nd, 2012. Outside the Lines, an Emmy-winning show focusing on the hardships of sports, both on and off the field, which was airing at the time, broke in with breaking news. The banner at the bottom of the screen flashed to read, Junior Seau confirmed dead after shooting at his home. Junior Seau, perhaps an unrecognizable name to some, was an all-decade, all-pro, and Pro Bowl endowed linebacker who contributed 20 illustrious seasons to the National Football League. It would later be revealed that Seau died of a self-inflicted gun wound to the chest. Instantly, the talk of the sports world turned to concussions. On his final, fatal decision. Therefore today, I shall be addressing the relevancy of concussions in football by explaining first what concussions actually are, and then how they impact the American economy, and finally, how they impact societal attitudes.
That was an awesome way to celebrate the end of the season. Mark, don't forget your star. So thank you for that, and that's something seriously we'll cherish. We'll put that up on the wall.
Are this just seniors or is it everyone?
It looks like everybody.
Oh, really?
Such an awesome gift. Thank you guys. It really means a lot to us. We look at the schedule, we're only like 5 minutes behind, surprisingly, so we're right back on track. At this point, we're gonna attempt to show a slideshow to Paul. Getting a little darker out, so that might help. Our issue is our lovely windows here create a glare, and DePaul put so much work into this wonderful slideshow for us. Collected pictures from everybody, and there's even some senior features. It's a quick 5-minute video to give an overview of the year. We would like to show it. We apologize if there's a troubling glare. We could do awards first and then wait. So we can save the slideshow for the end, and then it might get darker.
Let's do that.
And if you missed something from it, it's on YouTube if you want to watch it at your leisure. So at this point, we've spent so much time honoring our seniors. Now it's time to honor the other part of our team, the future of our team. So we're going to call up all freshmen.
Let's do just JV. Minus.
All right, anyone who competed on JV, please come on up. What we have for you, we started this last year. Whenever Mrs. Briggs and I sit down to look at our options as far as giving you something to commemorate the year, we're always at a loss because speech team is such a unique event, like everyone has shared. We're not a sport. We're not like completely just academic. It's hard to find the right trophy or little trinket object for you that represents speech team. People think it's like a podium and a microphone. That's not it. People think it's being up there debating with someone. That's not it. So we're special. So we found something that I think is a good way to mark each year that you participate, which are these gold pins, honor bars. And I received these in high school and I cherish them. I had a Letterman jacket. I know not everybody does, but the intention of them is to put them onto your letter with each year that you participate. There are small gold bars for JV participation, larger gold bars for varsity participation. And so it's something that you can just collect throughout your time on the team. And if you don't have a Letterman jacket, you can find another special place for it. So for you guys, thank you for a great season. You impressed us so much. As much as we say that we're sad to see our seniors go, we are equally as excited about the next couple years because of these JV members. Such a well-rounded team. This also, I don't know if we said this, this is also the first year where we had people competing in every event that exists in speech team. For a while there, we would have some gaps where we wouldn't enter people in certain events, but as our team grows, we're getting more depth, we're getting more balance, we're more well-rounded. started with recruiting Mark Pauly to be our first person to ever write a speech. Usually people perform ones that are previously written, and now that's growing, and we're getting more people in each event, and that has a lot to do with you guys just coming out there. It was a hard sell. We did our best to recruit, and we're surprised you stuck with it, but we're so thankful you did. We hope that you caught the speech bug, and you're the future of the team, like Mrs. Briggs said, so thank you so much for everything. And now we'll call up all varsity members, non-senior varsity members, please.
That would be you.
Michael,
That would be you.
Yeah, non-senior varsity members.
Miss anybody?
And again, we have some gold bars for our varsity members. These are team members who, even if you just competed at one varsity tournament, we have this to mark each year that you compete at varsity. And these ones are bigger, so. All right, thank you so much, varsity. And seniors, I know you're excited about those little paper gold stars. We forgot to give you your gold bars as well. So before you leave, you'll get some actual bars too. And your certificates. And your letters. If you have a Letterman jacket and you would like to put that on there, we have, and you're on varsity, we have these letters. They say forensics on it. They're very special. We ask that you only take one if you have the intention of putting it on a Letterman jacket and you are a varsity member. They're hard to find. These are ones we currently have. We haven't located where to order them again, so we would like to hang on to them since we don't have a means to order them in the future. So please take it if you have a Letterman jacket.
Okay, so seniors, come and get your honor bars later. We started this last year. 3 years ago, Mr. Catapano was in charge of the team, and he kind of did some goofy awards. And so we really think the kids liked it, so we kind of kept that on board. But we kind of made them a little more serious. So we're going to give out 5 team, kind of specialized awards. We always give out a Rookie of the Year award, and that's for someone that exceeded expectations, kind of a first or second year member. A Most Improved, and that can go to either a JV or a varsity member. A Spirit Award, because speech, the days are long, and spirit is important. A Leadership Award, someone that really took a leadership role and led the team. And then our Most Valuable Player on the team. So we'll start with Rookie of the Year. The Rookie of the Year award, we're actually giving out 2 this year, okay? 4 of us could not decide, so we're giving out 2 Rookie of the Year awards. And I think this is important because these 2 are the future of the team. They are our future stars, and they have rose above all expectations that we could have possibly had for them. So the first one I would like to call up is Nikhil Modak. When Nikhil performed, he is a shining speech star. People in tournaments asked me if he was a senior. They asked me where he was going to school next year. And I said, well, sophomore English is where he's going to school next year. So we are absolutely so happy for him. His brother was a speech member. He has graduated. So we're really happy to see the family legacy, continue there. And he has coached him and trained him. But Nikhil is extremely coachable. He has a great disposition. He has a great attitude. And we are just so happy to honor him as one of our Rookies of the Year this year. So congratulations.
We have a second Rookie of the Year. This team member, new to the team this year, and I worked with this person pretty closely with the writing process of her speech. And right from the start, I could tell that just such a talented writer and really smart and really funny. And she competed in SOS, which requires you to be both inspirational and humorous at the same time. It's not easy to do, but this person has both of those qualities and then some. The person is Andrea Story. Andrea immediately, brand new to the team, sometimes I feel like I have to overly explain how things work. She catches on so quickly, and right from the start, first several tournaments, was just getting these medals, and my mouth was dropping every time, not because I was surprised, she's talented, I just felt so lucky that we found this person that has been in the building. We didn't know about it last year, so we're so lucky to have her, again, because she even just has such a presence when she speaks, and we got to see it in the last drama production as well, so Conant is lucky to have her. Thank you.
Okay, the next award is for Most Improved. Now, normally you might go, oh, does that mean I was bad before I started and now I'm better? Maybe, but it could also mean that it has a sense of work ethic. This person that we have given Most Improved to, I have seen grow, I have seen develop, and I have seen this person have one of the best work ethics on the team and a great attitude for whether this person did poorly one day or whether this person did well or placed. I've never seen someone be so happy for their teammates when they advance. I saw this speech develop from a very baby speech to competing at the varsity level a couple times, and we are very, very proud of him. So I would like to welcome Michael Einig up to the stage. Another person that we didn't know existed in the building. Turns out his mom did forensics in high school, and we didn't find him. So we're really happy he's on the team. He's always willing to help. He's always stepping up. And I watched his speech go from a very, very skeleton of speech to something well developed. And it was just really impressive to watch. So we're very proud of you, Michael.
Yes,
okay, the next award, kind of piggybacking off that one, they're kind of the same, but a little different. We're going to give out a Spirit Award. And this, actually we have 2 honorary Spirit Awards I would like to give out first. These 2 are the 2 biggest nerds on the team, so we gave them little packages of nerds. These 2 never cease to make us laugh. They never cease to say ridiculous things that you would hope would never be said again. They're always willing to help, and we're very thankful for them, and they are just a shining light. So we would like to invite the Enriquez brothers up here. They just have such great attitudes, and I mean, they're like clowns. I don't know how else to explain it. Like they're constantly like gesturing, and something's always happening. And but the spirit part of that is that at tournaments, their enthusiasm at the end of a 12-hour day in an award ceremony, clapping for people who aren't even on our team, just like cheering, shouting, like fist pumping. It's incredible, and it puts a smile on my face, saying like, yeah, we've got a huge future on this team with attitudes like this, and just the fact that they look alike, it's like they're their own stand-up gig, like 24/7 walking through life, and we're so thankful for you boys. Okay, our Spirit Award, our official Spirit Award, that is not an unofficial Spirit Award. Can't kill their spirit. Gotta keep it up. Goes to a person who never stops being excited. You talk to this person and she puts a smile on your face instantly. She compliments you a lot. She compliments everybody a lot. I don't think I've ever heard a negative thing come out of her mouth. And she's very kind and very generous. And she is the glue that held our team together a lot of the time when the days got long, like in January, very long month. She held us together, and we are so incredibly sad to see her go, and we are so excited to give the Spirit Award to Jordan Moore. just hearing Jordan say those 6 things she learned about the morning, that right there is her spirit. She puts a positive spin on everything. She could even find, waking up at 5 a.m. and forgetting, all of her stuff. Or she found a positive to not being able to eat pizza until 11 o'clock. She would eat donuts or cookies or something else. She always found a positive spin. She was never short of encouraging words to us when we had long days or to her teammates. So we wish you the best of luck, Jordan. It's been a pleasure.
The Leadership Award. I don't really know where to start with this one, and I don't want to keep us here all night, even though I could talk about this person all night. It goes to someone who just set such an example to all of us, even the coaches. The best way I can put it is that we could coach for another 30 years and still not know as much about speech team as this person. It's just fascinating, her passion and her knowledge and her drive, and it's inspiring. And I think that it has set such a great foundation for the team, and it's the reason why we keep getting more members is just seeing the example that this person sets. And this is not even mentioning the talent that she has. I'm just talking about personality right now, but we are so thankful for her because she just makes everyone want to rise above with her. We'll never touch her, but we're going to try. And this goes to, the Leadership Award goes to Mariah Gann.
It's very sad to see Mariah go. She, oftentimes, I was very new to the speech world. Bass and Jonan were a little more experienced than Bazooka and I. And we would oftentimes ask Mariah how to do things, and where do we find this resource, and where do we begin? And she coached the team better than the 4 of us combined could coach the team. So she will be so greatly missed. But her spirit does live on because there's a little piece of Mariah in all of us because she's helped all of us to kind of be the coaches and competitors that we are today. So thank you, Mariah. And our last and final special award is our most valuable player. Now this one should speak for itself. If you were most successful, you therefore win the most valuable player award, and that is exactly the case here. This person, he does an event that I don't even understand. If you asked me anything about it, I would say ask Eric Killian. So Eric Killian, please come up here. He is the winner of our MVP. I will note that I believe Eric won this award last year. Yeah, so he's used to this. He's like, oh, MVP, that's me. He actually was the 2-time conference champion in extemporaneous speaking, which is really unheard of. It's the hardest event, I think, in speech. Not saying it's the best, but I think it is the most difficult. I think it's the most boring, but I do think it is difficult. He has 45 minutes to prepare speeches, and my favorite question he got once was, how do the rising banana prices in Nicaragua affect the global economy? And I would run the other way and cry if I got that question. So, I mean, his just knowledge and his determination to always beat the inevitable Jimmy Tang or Tom Forrest and these state winners. He won conference as a junior, won conference as a senior, continually has advanced to sectionals and regionals. Always impresses us, and I know he will do great things at Michigan. Michigan? Yeah, do great things at Michigan. We will see him as a future world leader somewhere down the road. So please remember us, Eric Killian. So we're all very proud of him, and same thing, he's just an incredible leader, an incredible team player, and for someone that got dragged into speech team, Mr. Killian, you were very impressive. So congratulations. These are our this team. And we took it on wholeheartedly, not really knowing what we were doing, and the time commitment that went into it. But not only has it made us better teachers, it has made us better coaches, it's made us better people. And I can speak for myself and Bazooka. We would like to thank Dave and Vera for everything they've helped us with. And we would like to thank most importantly, all of you guys, because without this team, I don't know if my first 2 years of teaching would have been as happy, because it's hard, it's very hard being a teacher. And after school practices are just, they're absolutely inspiring to see that there are good kids with good goals and big dreams and getting up there and doing something that I could have never done in high school. So it is inspiring, and these last 2 years have been absolutely wonderful, and I look forward to many years with you guys, so thank you. together. It was absolutely amazing. What an awesome memory. And I think she put it on YouTube, so all of you guys at college next year can look at it and watch it whenever you wish. Couple things. Seniors, don't forget to pick up your honor bars up here if you want a varsity letter for your jackets. We also, everyone please sign the senior gifts. I'm sure that they would love a memory board just like we just got that wonderful memory board from all of you. And we have, can we grab that speech board? Of course. This is the speech board. This hangs outside the English office, always. And it's every time we win an award, we put a little star, a little medal up for them. We should have been elementary school teachers, I'm convinced. Yeah, that's how we show off to our department and to the rest of the school. We're so proud of them. So every time people walk in the office, they're like, wow, you guys did well this weekend. We're like, yeah, we did. So we do invite you guys to come up here and get your medals for those tournaments so you guys can have them for scrapbook purposes or whatever you would like. So let's empty the board because next year we're going to start a brand new board, okay? So please sign senior gifts. Parents, thank you again for coming. If you guys would like to stay and talk and take pictures, that's great. Please take all the food because we don't need it. And then we do ask that any of you team members that didn't help set up, if you could stay back and help us clean up because we don't want to do that ourselves. So thank you guys for coming. If you have any questions about speech team, anything, don't hesitate to contact us. And we're really looking forward to next season. So thank you guys for a great year.